The other big thing, I'm going through this thing now. I'm doing this stupid special now. Every time I book a stand-up special, now I have to, I get so neurotic, and I have to do stand-up at clubs. And I do these little clubs in New York where you're right on top of the people, and I have a new phenomenon I'm going through with my gut. I'm so fat now. The big and tall fat shirts, I washed them, and they shrunk, and my stomach hangs out. And I'm like, can you see this? Like, when I go like this, you see, like, my stomach's like this. So my stomach hangs out of the bottom of the shirts. And when I'm at these comedy clubs in New York, it's basically sitting with the people in the front row. They have someone else at the table. It's my lower hairy stomach.
You're resting your gut on their faces.
It's as if I'm trying to. It's as if it's like the.
Well, maybe that's funnier then. I don't know.
It's as if like I'm laying my stomach on the desk right now. This is what it looks like in the front row at a comedy club.
Do they have to buy drinks?
Yeah, and it's a 2-drink minimum. It's another way a comedy club rips you off. If the comic's stomach is at the table with you, if the comedian's stomach is at the table with you, it's owed 2 drinks. My drinks, of course, would be non-alcoholic.
Right.
But
milkshakes,
just whap, like, ladies and gentlemen, Artie Lang. Oh, and that's Artie Lang's stomach for the couple. She clearly, when I mentioned his name, got the meat sweats. Yeah, I'm giving the people in the front row the meat sweats. So I have this problem. I got to get, Mike, we got to go shopping together at the Big and Fat Enormous Guy shop.
XL large.
XL male, whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I need longer shirts, or shirts that aren't going to... And the Mexican woman that I hired to do my shirts, I love her, but I might have to have a scolding session with her. Salma, are you listening to me? Oh, si, papito, si. I love you, papito.
What about some button-up shirts with tails that you can tuck around the gut?
What are you, a cop?
Yeah.
Oh, what about like 1920s night shirts?
That's what I'm looking for. A 1920s shirt for my stand-up special. I'm going to wear a Big and Fat Guy T-shirt like this with a jacket over it. I could not. I am the least hip dresser on the planet. Look at this. I wear this jacket every night because I like it.
How about a robe?
I have a life uniform now. I look like I'm at a dental convention. What?
You could wear a robe.
A robe?
Tie it in the front.
Like Jackie. What am I? You Hefner?
No, like a boxing robe. Not like a smoking jacket type robe, but a boxer's robe that looks real shiny.
Let's calm down with the comedy suggestions, all right?
I think you'd look sharp, man.
No, maybe you have to wear a silk robe and like a cigarette holder. But I have my stomach is laying on the table with these people. So now it's a new problem. And I can't do my act. I'm so self-conscious. I looked down at the front row like the other night. There's 2 cute girls were there. And I'm like, they're just looking at my tummy.
Why not wear overalls?
Are you going to shut up with this? Because you're just antagonizing me with everyone. Overalls.
Overalls come the whole way up to here. Your
God,
gut will be
if I were
constrained.
If I wore overalls at this point in my weight life, I would look like a big, fat, retarded farmer's son. Like if the farmer had a big, fat, retarded son.
Like Lenny.
Of Mice and Men?
Yeah, sure.
This is my son, Artie. Inbred, like a tooth coming out of my... What you need, Pop? Artie's out there cleaning up the cow dung. And he's going to do some stand-up comedy for you.